All right, so what we're going to do in this video is I'm just going to model what it looks like to have an and or an or in your program. So basically what we're going to do together is that program that we traced together where we just had, x times y is greater than 4 and x plus y is equal to 5. We're going to test those out together just by writing it into a program. So you'll notice at the top, this is what I named my file. It's unit 3 lesson 5 complex Boolean statement. And then once you have that ready to go, I just want you to put complex Boolean program at the top so that you know if you go back and look at this code, what it's actually supposed to do. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to gather input from the user, and we're going to gather x and y values. So here we're going to have x equals eval input. Please enter in x value. And then we're going to do the same thing for y. So basically, instead of us telling the user what values they have to look at, we're going to let them enter in their two values, and then we're going to basically check them for them. So print statement telling the user what the program does. So I'm going to have two. I'm going to have this program checks the following two statements. So it's going to check. So print. First, it checks x times y is greater than 4 and x plus y is equal to 5. And then second, it checks the following. X times y is greater than 4 or x plus y is equal to 5. So now we're just going to put those into code. So conditionals checking both and or. Here we're going to have if, and this is where you're going to see what a complex Boolean looks like in code. So if x times y is greater than 4, and you'll notice and changes to a different color because it's an important word, x plus y is equal to 5. So if both of those are true, our program is going to print and is true. Otherwise, our program is going to print and is false. And then we have a second set of conditionals, if x times y greater than 4 or x plus y is equal to 5. So notice how that's our or complex Boolean statement. We would say or is true. Otherwise, we will say or is false. So essentially, all I'm showing you is what this really looks like in code. So here we have a complex Boolean statement with the word and, a complex Boolean statement with the word or. And just so you can see what they look like, how they fit right into that if conditional. Now, if we test it out and we run it, what we should get is the following output. So you can see I was testing a program before just to make sure that this code worked before I made the video for you. So if we test 1 and 4, those two values do not multiply to be greater than 4, but do add to 5. So it says and is false, and that's because this statement is false. And the second part says or is true, and that's because even though this one is false, this version is true. Now if we test it one more time, we'll pick two other values that should make all of it true. So here if we pick 2 and 3, those values say the and is true because both of those two numbers, 2 times 3 is 6, that's more than 4. 2 plus 3 is 5, which is exactly 5. So the and is true and the or is true, and then you could test a couple of other options if you wanted. But hopefully now you have a better understanding of what these complex Boolean statements look like in code, and now you'll be able to take them and apply them to solve a new problem.